This is the third time that Montverde and Sunrise have duked it out. The first time back on January 9th. A great battle as the stars for both teams balled out. But down the stretch, it was Montverde just a little bit too strong for Sunrise Christian. Montverde walks away with a 58-52 victory at the St. James tournament in Springfield, Virginia. There's a look at Luke Barnwell, head coach for Sunrise Christian Academy Buffaloes. And Darren, you and I got a chance to talk to him on that long 8-hour bus ride from Bel Air, Kansas. And he has done a fantastic job of maintaining the momentum of this Sunrise program.
He absolutely, and hey, it wasn't a bus ride. He's driving the van.
That's right, yeah.
So he was and hands-free, of course. He was, or he might have been riding in the passenger seat. We don't want anybody to think he was doing anything he shouldn't have been, but a very engaging guy, very likable. And you could tell he's a player's coach, and these kids really, really believe in what he's doing here at Sunrise Christian.
4 on the shot clock. Chandler's got to put it up over Duren. And Duren might have got a piece of it, but here comes Montverde. And Duren able to finish.
Powered it up there through Poto. So big, so physical, and such soft hands and great feet. I mean, he's a joy to watch play basketball inside as a post player.
It's a 1-point Montverde lead on the first field goal tonight for Jalen Duren. Grady Dick, step back 3. Montverde running. 3 on the way from Justice Williams. And now Grady Dick, the canvas commit. 3 on the way from Lightfoot, the lefty, knocking down 3.
Love lefties that can shoot. And Willie Lightfoot wanted that shot. You could hear him call ball all the way up here. Good find by Grady Dick.
4-star recruit from Niagara Falls, New York. Transferred to Sunrise in the summer of 2019. Tough baseline shot from Hood Shafino. Now Sunrise, the lob! Grady Dick got to get up to get down.
Not only a great passer, he can finish too. Grady Dick throwing it down. Great assist by Kennedy Chandler. Easy baskets in the open court will keep Sunrise Christian in this game.
And now it's a 4-point lead for Sunrise. Whitehead, step back Jay, a little too strong, but there's Duren again. Another offensive board for Montverde. And another. And a foul as Justice Williams takes a tumble.
Look at Kennedy Chandler. He sees Grady Dick even with him at half court, and he knows he's going to throw that pass up to him. Great eye contact there by 2 teammates.
5th team foul against Sunrise here in the first half. Justice Williams knocks down the first free throw, and there's a look at our ESPN Boys National Top 10. Of course, Montverde and Sunrise, the top 2 teams in the country. And there is a lot of talent, a lot of very elite Division I NBA talent on all of those teams. And very good chance most of those teams will be at the Geico National Tournament coming up later this month.
If you get a chance to watch any of these teams play in person, it's well worth the ticket.
Yeah, we were talking to Kevin Boyle earlier today, and we asked him, is this kind of a de facto national championship? Or these are obviously the 2 favorites, but he said absolutely not. There are a lot of really good teams that both Sunrise and Montverde have beaten, IMG Academy being one, that could pose some problems for both of these teams at Nationals. 5 on the shot clock for Sunrise. Back door to Chandler, lost it on the way up, and picked up by Montverde.
That was another thing. Sunrise spent a lot of time in shoot-around working on backdoor actions, trying to relieve pressure defense from Montverde.
And there's the double on Duren, but it's going to be a foul against Sunrise.
you've got to go into defending a guy like Jalen Duren with multiple post defenses. You can't just say, hey, we're going to just, front the entire game, or we're just going to play behind. You better have multiple options to try to keep him off balance.
Duren knocks down the first free throw, 5-star. Undecided, just a junior. He's got offers from pretty much everywhere. Transfer from Roman Catholic High School in Philly, along with current teammate Justice Williams.
Well, you don't see talent like that at this age. 17 years old with soft hands, great body control, and a physical low post presence. It's very rare.
Yeah, very rare to see a 17-year-old in a 6'10 frame and the adjective of gracefulness being thrown around. Clements from deep. Duren with the board.
And he just goes up, catches it, spins around in midair to outlet it. I mean, he's such a phenomenal talent. But more than that, he's been well coached and he's learned a lot as he's been here at Montverde Academy.
And they go right back to him on the block. And good help defense by Dick, but it'll stay with the Eagles.
That's a great option from Sunrise Christian right there. Normally you don't send help to the baseline side like that. So Duren didn't have any idea that was coming, and Grady Dick got in there and got his hands on it.
12 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Inbound pass almost taken away, but Duren finally able to corral it. And Love can't finish. And cleared by Kennedy Chandler. And Chandler is running 1-on-3.
What? Straight line drives. That's such a great example right there. He never left the foul line. If you could look at the court and you just see, look at him when he gets out of here, he's not going side to side. That in-out dribble, when you teach that in-out dribble, you don't want to move off of those floorboards that run up and down every basketball floor in the country. If you can pick one board and stay on that while you go to your in-out dribble, you're going to get all the way to the rim quickly, and that's exactly what he did.
8 early points for Kennedy Chandler. And I had the opportunity to call his state championship game in 2019 when he was a sophomore for Briarcrest. And when we were talking to Luke Barnwell, I had told him the thing that I took away from that game was maturity. And he said that he has the confidence level and the maturity of an NBA player, essentially.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And you could see it. It just resonates on the floor, and he makes everybody on the floor around him better.
Whistle on the rebound. And we're going to take a break. 3:49 to go in the first half. 24-21 lead for Sunrise. (24-21) Sunrise Christian on top of Montverde Academy. 3:49 to go here in the second. And Darren Caleb Houston, the highest ranked Michigan recruit in the ESPN recruiting era, going back to 2007. He's a shooter, but he can do a little bit of everything.
That's what's so great. To be the highest ranked recruit ever, you can't just be a one-trick pony. Everybody talks about him being a catch and shoot, catch and shoot, catch and shoot. He hasn't hit a three yet, Jake. Everything right there was to the rim. He's so good moving without the ball. It makes him very, very difficult to defend.
Hasn't hit a three yet, and yet he has 9 first half points. Nice backdoor. Chandler rejected by Whitehead. Nimhart flying the other way.
That's just nothing more than I got beat on the cut, but I've got great athleticism to make up for it. He got beat. He didn't jump to the ball and stay between his man and the basket, yet Derek Whitehead did not give up on the play, goes up and pins it against the backboard. What a great, great shot, and good kudos to him for not giving up on that play right there.
Using that 6'6" frame to his advantage against the smaller Kennedy Chandler.
Both teams have just enough little wrinkles that they haven't shown thus far this season. We saw it in shoot-around. They each had a couple specials, and both coaches touched on it, where they told their teams, hey, we're going to see something tonight that we hadn't seen yet. There's a great example right there.
Yeah, you noticed that during shoot-around about how Montford was looking to attack Sunrise defensively.
Yeah. No, it's no doubt about it. I mean, when you're a coach, especially at this level, you've got to have some tricks up your sleeve because, again, we referenced it before. These players know each other so well. The coaches know each other so well. And in a game like this for a championship, one play, one basket, one little side out of bounds that's new could be the difference between winning and losing.
And that was evident back on February 5th with 7 seconds left in regulation and Sunrise Christian down by 3. Kennedy Chandler takes the inbounds pass, hits the 3 over Jalen Duren with under 3 to play, sending the game to overtime. And in extra minutes, Sunrise got off to a quick 7-0 run. And Montverde couldn't hit the miracle shot. And Sunrise knocking off Montverde on their own home court. A 44-game winning streak snapped.
And it was funny talking with Coach Boyle. He really wasn't that upset, and he said it was a learning experience.
Yeah.
He talked about, in reference, that last play, and he talked about, here's how we want to defend Kennedy Chandler in the open court. We want to keep him in front. We want to keep the ball in front. And unfortunately, as the ball was getting inbounds, Derek White had gone on the side of him, and if you get on the side of Kennedy Chandler, you're beat, and you saw that right there. So it was really interesting to go back and have him say, listen, we didn't practice that much.
Yeah.
We don't practice that much. This is something that we learned as a staff. We need to make sure that we address this. We can't just talk about it. We need to physically work on it and get reps in order to ensure that our kids can execute it on the floor.
And that's the thing about this Montverde team. Yeah, they've got all these 5 stars and ESPN top 60, top 100 kids, but they're still kind of young. They had a lot of seniors last year. Only one returning starter in the starting 5 for Kevin Boyle this year, and it's Caleb Houston. Everybody else went on to do big things at the D1 level.
Yeah, but just because they're young doesn't mean that they don't have a great understanding of the game of basketball. They've been playing this at a high level. They've been playing it under great coaches. And it was so enjoyable to watch just the way they interacted with Coach Boyle today at shoot-around. They get it, and he's able to talk to them at a very high level as far as how he wants them to defend, how he wants them to attack in certain ways, and they just are soaking it up like a sponge.
Justice Williams knocks down 2 free throws, his 2 points, first 2 points tonight. As Kendall Brown's going to pick up his 3rd foul here in the first half.
What a great play, Derek Whitehead. He's following Kennedy Chandler through off the cut. He notices Kendall Brown coming, and he says, great, he's got the ball on the bounce. I can step in right there, hold my position, and I can pick up the charge. Heady defense right there.
Brown will take a seat, and Jaden Akins, the transfer from Farmington, Michigan, who's headed back home to Michigan State after this season to play for Tom Izzo, has checked back in. Another offensive rebound for Montverde. And another one falling in the hands of Durant. Sunrise finally able to clear it. And then picked off by Montverde. Now White had a wide open 3 at the other end. And Love able to finish.
What a play by Ryan Nebhart to stop that 3-on-1 and give the Eagles another chance to score. As we see Kennedy Chandler just not on the same page there, and there's a turnover between him and Willie Lightfoot.
And it's a 1-point lead for Montverde. As Jalen McDaniel will check in for a little bit of run here in the first half. 2:30 to go. A 1-point Montverde lead back and forth. We have gone here in this first half. Nebhart, corner 3. Houston battling for it with Akins. And Kennedy Chandler taking a tumble. And slow to get up.
Yeah, and what you're seeing right now from Montverde, you're seeing them do what Sunrise Christian did to them as far as pounding the glass. O-board after O-board, they're getting second shot opportunities, and it's wearing on Sunrise Christian.
A lot of folks in the building holding their breath as Kennedy Chandler, the Memphis kid, taking his time to get right as we get another look.
Yeah, there's Caleb Houston just out jumping Kennedy Chandler. Maybe Caleb Houston's arm caught him as they were fighting for that loose ball. Certainly was inadvertent.
So Akins and Kennedy Chandler shaking up a little bit on that play. But it's Buffalo basketball with 2:15 here in the second, trailing by 1.
Montverde extended their defensive pressure now. They're pushing Sunrise Christian off that three-point line a little bit. Makes it that much more difficult to run your offense.
Pass in the corner from Lightfoot. Dick couldn't control it. And now here comes Montverde again in transition. Here's the double team on Duran.
What
nice
a tip.
touch pass.
What a tip by Nebhard. I think this is a smart timeout by Coach Luke Barnwell.
3-point lead for Montverde on the Derek Whitehead finish. And here's another look.
This got us both excited, Jake.
Almost like a little volleyball touch.
And Jalen Duran, for again, 17 years old, he got a post catch. He located middle. He held off the defense and looked at where he wanted to make the pass out. For a post player to have that kind of patience, it's just rare at this level.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Him being patient on the block. So often we see younger big guys, which, let's be honest, there's not a lot of back to the basket big guys playing big time high school and college basketball right now. But for a 6'10" junior to be that patient on the block, that's got to be a coach's dream.
It is. My late great mentor, Coach Rick Majerus, used to say, play low, slow, and under control when you have the ball down there on the block. That's exactly what Jalen Duran did in that possession.
3-point Montverde lead, 27-24. Some high-low action between the two Kansas prospects is going to draw a foul against Montverde. That's going to be the 7th team foul against the Eagles.
I like that. Clements there had his arms more outstretched, was really posting and sealing hard, and made Caleb Houston have to hold him down low as he was reaching around to try to deflect that ball.
Clements knocks down the first. 4 points now from the senior from San Antonio, Texas.
I like his game a lot. The 6'10" senior, he can do it all. He's got great presence inside. He's heady, but his touch, he's just smooth with his shot. He'll fit right in at Kansas.
Him and Grady Dick both. 1.5 to go, 1-point lead for Montverde. Whitehead in trouble. Now, Duran on the block. Love, step back, short. Chandler looking for shooters. Akins, the lefty, short on the 3. And Chandler able to come away with a loose ball. And he's tied up by Houston.
Great hustle by both teams. You can tell there's a championship on the line the way they're flying around. These are elite athletes, and sometimes you talk about, well, do they give great effort or do they just rely on their talent? This is nothing but effort right here. These are two players, two teams that are just fighting it out. I love to see this.
And a low scoring first half for two teams that average over 70 points per contest.
And a close game, neither of which are a surprise to us and to the coaching staffs for both schools. As we talked about it, they know each other so well, and again, they're going to defend each other tonight.
Under a minute to go here in the first half. Eagles on top by 1. And that's going to be a travel being called against Malik Renault.
That's a tough call. Coach Boyle doesn't necessarily agree with it. There's probably few calls that go against him that he agrees with. But I thought that was a great move from what I saw.
20 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. Just something to keep in mind that a lot of times you don't have to think about in high school basketball. Clements wide open 3, short. And both teams have gone cold from behind the arc here in the second quarter, as that ball will stay with Montverde.
Jaden Akins just did enough. He just pursued the basketball, got in there, and just got his hand on it, which caused it to be tipped out by Montverde. And now they get a chance to, again, if they choose, hold the ball for one shot.
Ball stays with Sunrise, excuse me. Under 20 here in the first half. Chandler, 15 on the shot clock. Guarded by Nembhard, going to slow things down for the last shot. Going to try and go for the lead at the buzzer. Here comes the double. Chandler steps through it, puts it up and got it.
If you're going to double team the basketball, you can't let him split you. Great job by Kennedy Chandler.
Shades of February 5th. A 1-point lead at halftime for Sunrise. You're watching high school basketball on ESPN, presented by the United States Marine Corps. It's a 28-27 advantage for Sunrise Christian Academy out of Bel Air, Kansas, on top of #1 Montverde Academy Eagles out of Montverde, Florida, looking to give the Eagles their second loss this season.
Great first half from the three-point line. Some timely shots for Sunrise Christian. I think what you saw, though, was Coach Kevin Boyle started to push the offense off the three-point line late in the second quarter. Look for Montverde to try to get out and deny a little bit more, push them off the three-point line, and try to contest some of those wide-open three-point looks that Sunrise had.
Yeah, all those threes came in the first quarter. I don't think either team hit a three in the second. As we showed during halftime, both teams struggling from the floor.
And what Sunrise Christian did a good job of, contested shots. Every time Montverde, especially Caleb Houston from the perimeter, every time he went to try to attempt a shot, there was a long arm from a Sunrise Christian defender right there. They need to keep doing that in the second half.
Caleb Houston leading the way for Montverde with 9 points, followed by Derek Whitehead with 8. Clements, tough drive, contact, no call. Here comes Montverde on the run, and Whitehead able to score. And an unforced error, another turnover going against Sunrise, which in the win that they had a month and a half ago, they only had 8 turnovers.
Now look at Derek Whitehead getting up there to the rim, getting out. Good defensive stop, first possession. Then they force the turnover. Now they turn it over the other end. Nice job. Oh, they get to keep the ball. I didn't think Kennedy Chandler tipped that. Great job by him getting out and denying that catch.
It's Kevin Boyle's negotiating skills on that sideline, I'm sure.
I like it as a coach. You have to always be working those officials. And Coach Boyle does it as good as anybody.
Oh, come on, DP, you never did that.
Never did that.
Duran spin move.
That time, no double team from the baseline. Nothing to stop Jalen Duran. Great feet there. What a talent.
Just like that, 3-point lead for Montverde out of the gate.
And look at the offense just a little bit further off the three-point line as they're doubling Kennedy Chandler when he comes off of on balls. We saw that in shoot-around today.
Took the words right out of my mouth, and another turnover, but Montverde turns it right back over as Caleb Houston shuffled his feet.
You can see they're starting to impose their will just a little bit defensively. Sunrise Christian, they have some counters to this. Let's see if they go to a quick hitter right here and try to get an easy basket.
Really want to get Kendall Brown going. 3 fouls, 5 points in the first half. Grady Dick from deep. Money.
Just let your guard down for a split second and Grady Dick will make you pay.
Quick release from the kid from Wichita. Ties this game up at 31. Nembhard in trouble. Now Duran on the block against Poto. Going to work against the Swede, but misses everything. But it'll stay with the Eagles.
If there's one thing that the young man, Jalen Duran, gets to look at, when he goes to his face-up game on the left block, he's got to use his left hand a little bit more. He's got to get a little more comfortable with that left hand.
9 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Love spinning in the lane. Short, but Duran right at the rim. That was awfully close to an offensive goaltending, but no call. Count the bucket. Back-to-back field goals for Durant.
And again, see the offense for Sunrise Christian. Now well off the three-point line.
Kennedy Chandler up to Grady Dick.
And there's the danger. If you turn the corner or get by the first line, there's no defense at the baseline. What a reverse dunk and what a soft touch by Jalen Duran.
Grady Dick showing tonight that he is more than just a sharpshooter. He can get up with the best of them as that runner can't go for Chandler. And it's a 2-point lead for Montverde. Brown comes away with it for Sunrise. Drops it off the dick again!
He could go low or he could go high. What a great little bounce pass by Kendall Brown for Grady Dick. I know we're going to see this one again. Again, you're off the three-point line. Once you get split like there, Kennedy Chandler split the defense, and then it was no holds barred as he throws it up. And Grady Dick having himself a game right now, playing above the rim.
A quick 7 points from the junior from Wichita, Kansas to start things off here in the second half. And we're all tied up at 35. And DP, that first half, a little rough around the edges for these offenses, but coming out strong, both of them, here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, we talked about the first quarter, maybe that's like a heavyweight fight and you're each kind of feeling each other out. Well, now they understand. They're 12 minutes, 13 minutes away from a championship. It's time to just let loose, and they have been here to start the third quarter.
How about Kennedy Chandler just splitting the defense like it's nothing?
Well, that's the you talk about staying in front of him, and you say, okay, we want to stay in front of him. It's one thing to say let's do it. It's another thing to actually do it once you're faced it's right across from him, and he's splitting 2 defenders consistently right now.
And what are the chances that we have 3 amazing games between these 2 teams all in one season? This game is absolutely living up to the hype so far, as Ryan Nimhard, I think that's his first field goal attempt on the night, is no good. Grady Dick again in the corner.
He wanted that one. He really was feeling it.
Langston Love forcing his way into the paint and score.
Great job. Took the big first step as he gathered the ball and got it up there on the rim. Good answer from Montverde.
The Baylor signee playing against one of his teammates. That's him right there, Kendall Brown, missing the 3. Future teammates, I should say.
So there's bragging rights on the line with this game.
Two-point advantage for Montverde. Halfway through the third quarter, Whitehead spins in the lane, loses it. Body's hitting the hardwood, and a jump ball finally called. And we're going to take a break with 3:41 to go. Don't you dare go anywhere. We have got a classic coming up in Memphis. They say Wichita, Kansas is the air capital of the world. Well, Grady Dick getting some big air tonight here in Memphis. 7 early second half points for the junior. And a quick bucket from Montverde gives the Eagles a 4-point lead.
And there was a new wrinkle, that end out right there, something they worked on in shoot around. Sunrise Christian right back, that's what they worked on.
And that's going to be an offensive foul against Kendall Brown, and he can't believe it. The whole Sunrise bench can't believe it, and quite frankly, I can't believe it.
Yeah, but let's take a look at what we can believe is Grady Dick and his ability to elevate above the rim. Just makes it look so easy and so effortless as he gets up. Those are SportsCenter top 10 plays, Jake.
Oh, you know it. As Caleb Houston from the wing knocking down a long one. First 3 tonight for Caleb Houston.
Just a little bit of space. He's mechanically so fundamentally sound, and the rotation of his ball is exactly what you'd want to teach.
And don't look now, but a 7-point lead for Montverde here in the third. Dick with a runner.
Is there anything he can't do right now? He's got the three. He can elevate above the rim. And now he's got the pull-up at 15 foot. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to guard your best shooter on the other team in Caleb Houston.
Five-point advantage for Montverde, 2:30 to go here in the third. Nimhard, Dryden kick, Houston again. This one is short, and Lightfoot with a rebound for Sunrise.
Sunrise got away with one there. Grady Dick helped in on the drive and left Caleb Houston open. I know in the scouting report it didn't say help off of Caleb Houston.
Eight on the shot clock. Chandler step back three, too strong. And Poto is going to be fouled on the rebound by Caleb Houston. That's going to be the second on the senior from Ontario, Canada. One of two Canadians on this Montverde squad, along with Brian Nimhard, who's going to play ball next year at Creighton. Signed his letter of intent back in June of 2020.
Creighton got themselves a really nice floor general for the next 4 years when Nimhard gets there.
And another turnover. This time Whitehead. Wild shot in transition. Poto gathering himself. Dick spin at the rim. Poto with the follow. And he's going to the line for two.
The whole crowd at Arlington High School might have jumped out their seats on that spin by Grady Dick right here. You can see it. And what a great teaching point there. When you spin dribble, see how he kept his ball. He tucked it into his belly right there, so he was nice and tight on the spin. And then you could almost argue that was a pass to Poto right there.
And a small footnote on that play, but Jalen Duran running the floor and then coming back to be straight up verticality on defense.
Yeah, both teams so well coached, so fundamentally sound, and both commit to defending. And that's why you're seeing a low-scoring game when you've got McDonald's All-Americans and Power 5 players and, you know, the ESPN top 100s everywhere on the floor.
First 2 points tonight for Poto. The Minnesota commit, following former Sunrise coach Kyle Lindstedt to the land of 1,000 Lakes to play for the Gophers. Step back from Langston Love. It's a two.
Langston Love just quietly goes about his business on a team with all this talent and all these stars. Do not forget about Langston Love.
Dick, step back jumper, got it. Grady Dick so smooth here in the second half. There's a look at our ESPN 100 recruits for the class of 2021. 6 of them playing here tonight. Count that bucket.
I like the call. I know Kevin Boyle likes the call. Coach Barnwell does not like the call. But you'll see Grady Dick right here. And it looked like he just kind of leans a little and takes up his space. He didn't get there and establish position first.
First foul against Grady Dick, the second team foul against Sunrise, as Langston Love able to complete the three-point play.
Silently going about his business. That's what Langston Love does. He just flies under the radar, but don't disregard the talent that he possesses.
9 points tonight for Love. He had 15 in the last outing on February 5th. Clements, a high runner off the glass.
That was the top of the backboard, and he had to shoot it over Jalen Duran. Montverde can hold for one if they choose.
15 left in the quarter. Love, shot fake, puts up the jumper, a late whistle. And with 10 seconds left, Langston Love will head back to the line for two, with the Eagles donning a 4-point lead.
Heady play. The pump fake got Dick out of position. And so then he goes to the one dribble pull-up. Dick tried to recover and still contest the shot, and he got him on the arm. That's a foul.
Love knocks down first free throw. The Baylor commit, the number 6 shooting guard in this 2021 class, ranked 23rd in the ESPN 100 from Cibolo, Texas. Knocks down both. 10 on the clock here in the third.
Will they come double team him again?
Chandler's got it with 4. Step back. Can't get it off. Looking for help. Splits the defense again. Couldn't get it to drop off the glass, but a big third quarter from Montverde gives them a 6-point advantage as we head to the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere.